Amy from Body Fit by Amy, and this is your low impact cardio boxing workout. So I say cardio boxing instead of kickboxing because we're not going to do any kicking or any jumping or anything down on the mat. So this workout is great if you are a beginner, maybe you're new to exercise, or maybe you have some pain or tightness in your joints, or maybe you just need a lighter workout. So this is low impact. Everything will stay standing on the floor, but we will get your heart rate up and we will burn some calories. Are you ready? Let's do it. Okay, so let's start just marching. We're just gonna roll through those shoulders. And again, we're gonna keep this workout pretty grounded, but if anything is painful, just take a break, just come back to this little march. Keep moving if you can, but certainly if you need a break, you can hit pause or grab water or stop and come back to it later. Work to your level. We're just glad you're here, so no matter what you're doing, you're gonna get some benefit. Okay, so let's just do a small little step touch to the side. We're just here to here. And again, traditional cardio kickboxing, we would do some kicks and some jumps and some punches, but we're gonna stick to more of the grounded stuff. So we will be adding some punches and a few little knees here and there, but very low impact, and I'll give you lots of options. Let's just do small little rotations through our torso. So we're warming up through our abs and our back. Just goes as far as is comfortable for you. And then let's reach across. Here to here, and then keep the arms, but let's take them over the head, here to here, and breathe, and then do little reaches down to the ground, little taps out. And don't worry about staying at my same speed. You can go faster if you need to, as long as you're safe. You can certainly go slower if you need to. Back to our marches, roll it out, let's dig deep breath in the front. Reach it up and down. But again, work to your level. So whatever pace works for you, that's where I want you to be. Let's take those arms out and we're gonna roll through our back. So just flat back down and then round it up. Looks like this. Taking it flat and then rounding it. Taking it flat and round, and we'll go one more. All the way up, big reach to the top. And then let's just bring the hamstrings up in the back. So a little hamstring curl, just bringing the heel up. Looks like this, really small. If you can bring it all the way up, but you can keep it low as well. We just want the movement. I'm getting my arms, I'm pulling back as well, so I'm opening up the chest. Really important in these warm-ups that we just get our blood flowing and our muscles moving. And let's do small little knee raises, so just barely lifting the knee. Certainly if it feels good for your joints, you can bring them all the way up, but if you just get that foot off the ground, or even just a tap, bringing the knee up in the front, that's what we want. So breathe, we are almost done with this warm up. And then we're gonna go right into some cardio boxing. So boxing moves, to really get the heart pumping in a gentle way, again, without crazy jumps. March it out in the center. So we're gonna start with our very basic jab. So we're always gonna have our hands out in front. You can always just kind of shift your weight side to side. It's what we call our ready position. So hands kind of just below the eyes, protecting the face. And our jab, we're just going out, bring it in. So start grounded, where you're just doing a small little pivot. We're never completely extending. Keep a little bend and then bring it right back. So we're starting with just this. You decide your pace. And then as you're ready, you can add a little more tap with that toe. So if my right arm is punching, my right leg is tapping out, my left arm is punching, my left leg. So again, you can keep it just grounded, here to here. Little pivot, just so we keep our knees and our hips in alignment. That's gonna protect our back. Or tap the toe out. And we're gonna keep this a short workout. If you get to the end and it doesn't feel like enough, you can try some of my other cardio videos, or you can do this one again. And breathe and march it out. Roll through those shoulders. So we'll always come back to this little march. And then let's go to our uppercut punch. So again, we'll start it really slow and small. My elbows are here, my knees and hips are gonna do a little pivot in alignment, and I'm gonna come up and under. up and under. So start small, breathe. Coming here to here, up. And then same idea. If you want, you can have a little more of a tap out with that toe. Up, tapping, there we go. Keep breathing. Again, you can go slower if you need to, or a little quicker if you need to. We're gonna learn our 4 punches first, and then we'll do a few little gentle combos. And relax, breathe. So our next punch is a cross. We're gonna take our feet a little bit wider. We're gonna start with our pivot. So I'm gonna turn my knees and my hips this way. So little pivot on the toes. So not a lunge, we don't really have to bend in the knees. We're just going side to side. Let's bring those hands in that ready position. My abs are pulled in tight, and then I'm gonna punch across my body. Cross and back, cross and back. Going all the way to the side, bring it back to center. Cross and back, and breathe out. And then same idea, if you want to do a little more of a tap as you cross, you can. Again, we're keeping it low and grounded. If you want to pick up the pace a little to get a little more heart rate, or keep it nice and slow. Cross and back. And we'll go for 4, and 3, and 2, 1 more, and breathe. Last punch we're gonna learn, and then we'll get a quick little water break and then do some gentle combos. So it's a hook punch. So we're staying here, and again with that small pivot, we're coming up and around and down. Up and around and down. Hook and down. Back to your ready position. Start slow, start small, breathe. Yep. And then just like our other punches, if you want to make that little pivot into more of a tap, tap and back, tap, hook. Yep. Looking good. Making sure you're breathing. And we'll go for 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and relax. So just tap the feet out. If you want to grab a quick sip of water, you can. Just sort of tap it out side to side. If you need more of a breather, you can hit pause, take a break. And then we're gonna take it to a few little combos. So we're gonna take a little more of a break. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a 1 jab and 1 knee. So your knees can be, bring them all the way up if you want, or even as small as just a little tap up. So let's go. 1 jab, 1 knee. Staying on one side. So again, if you want more abs and it feels okay on your legs, bring it up and in. Jab, knee. Jab and knee. And up. Or just tap. You can keep that knee low, or even just a tap. 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch sides. Other jab, other knee. Jab and knee. And as you get more comfortable with this, you're gonna be able to take it up in pace. You can still keep it low impact and get that heart pumping a little more just by upping your speed. But for now, totally fine to keep it right here for 3, 2, and 1. Tap it out. So we'll do the same thing with our uppercuts, where we're gonna go uppercut into a side knee. So watch me here. I'm gonna go 1 upper, 1 side. So your lower version of this is upper, little twist. So just get a little bit of movement. If it doesn't bother your back, bring that knee up if you can so we get a little bit of those side muscles. We'll go 1 upper, 1 side, and then we'll switch it. Here we go. Upper, side, side knee. Keep it slow, whatever pace works for you. Breathe. 1 upper, 1 side. So you'll get more of a rhythm as you get more comfortable with these moves. breathe. 3 more right here. 3, side, 2, and 1. Let's go other side right here. Upper, side knee. And again, if you can pull it all the way up, you'll get more of those side muscles working and a little more pumping of the heart. But if it feels okay just to be here, barely moving it, or a little twist, that's okay too. All low impact in this workout. Just for you. Last one. And tap. Side to side. Breathe. So let's just keep this tap. Use this time to catch your breath. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do. We're going to do a double step to each side with a cross punch. So remember that cross punch that we did before. So watch me here. I'm going to go 1 step, 2 step, cross. 1 step, 2 step, cross. Join me when you're ready. Just step 1 time, 2 times, cross. Step, step, cross. Step together, step out, punch. So again, you can keep this as slow as you want. If you're feeling a little more ambitious, you can make it a little bit of a shuffle, but again, without a jump. So shuffle and cross, shuffle and cross, or just keep it here to here and breathe. It's one of my favorites. I like to really cover the space. And we'll go for 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and tap it out right here. So last punch, we're gonna add a little combo. We're going to walk up into a hook and then walk back and do a hook. So watch me here. Walk, 3, 2, 1, hook, 3, 2, 1, hook. Join me when you're ready. 3, 2, 1. And just whatever space you have. If you have less space, you can make those steps really small. 3, 2, 1. Or if you've got more space, really cover the space, come up into it and back into it. And again, as you get more advanced, get a little fitter, a little more comfortable with these moves, you'll be able to make it a little more of a shuffle. Just like that. Or maybe even eventually a little bit of a jog. But again, we're here for low impact, so probably not. We'll just keep those punches strong for 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Tap it out side to side. We're getting towards the end of this workout. I told you we're gonna keep it short. So we're gonna do a little speed bag punch. So just imagine that you've got a speed bag out in front. You can keep a little march, or you can plant your feet. If you need a little more of a breather, just plant your feet here. Or if you wanna keep marching with it, to keep a little more of that heart pumping. So I'm here, and breathe. And I'm gonna take it up, and I'm gonna take it down. So walking or standing, up and down. Speed bag up, speed bag down, speed bag up, and down. And let's go side for 2, side for 2. So little steps. If that's feeling like too much, you just go here, standing, side to side, but if you can, tap it. There we go, for 4. Keep breathing. 3. Last 2. 1 more right here. Woo, I feel my arms, right? So that's why we do that. Just tap out, little shake out of the arms. We do that because then we get a little arm work too. While we keep that heart pumping, we're always working the muscles. So since we were working those arms, let's work those legs. I'm gonna give you lots of options. You do not have to go into a deep squat unless it feels good for you or unless you wanna challenge yourself, but please be careful on your joints. We're just gonna sit low right here. Little squat and bring it up. So this is if you can get to that squat motion, but if it feels like too much, just drive the hips back, bring them up. And if that still feels like too much, you just keep a little march right here. That is totally fine. I want you to do what feels good for you today. We certainly want to try to get stronger, but if this feels like too much, you just keep it where you need to be. Drop it down, squeeze it up. Think about tightening everything at the top and breathe. There we go. Last one right here. And let's do a little speed bag right, speed bag left, or left and right, whatever it is for you. Again, like I said, we're getting towards the end, so we're gonna push through these last few moves. And if you wanna keep this grounded, you just stay here, or you bring it up. And how about we take it 2 steps each side right here. So 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Speed bag. You can get those arms moving faster if you want. I know it looks a little silly, feels a little silly once you've been doing it a while, but it's working. And if you want, add a cross. Speed bag, cross. Speed bag, cross. Totally fine if you just want to stay center and just alternate that right and left speed bag. And breathe. There we go. For 4, and cross. 3, 2, and 1. And breathe. Tap it out. Last little thing, we're just gonna do some gentle tap backs. I'll give you the option to take it to a lunge. Last little push, get the legs working, get the heart pumping, and then we will cool it down. So we're just gonna tap back, reach those hands forward. Little taps, everything's pulled in. If you feel good, you wanna take it a little quicker, or take it to a little bit of a lunge. Lunges can sometimes be a little bothersome on the knees, especially if you're a beginner, so keep it small. If you want a little more of a heart rate push, raise those arms high. Totally fine if you want to keep the tap. If you're tapping, you can probably go a little quicker than the lunge, but certainly keep it at a speed that's good for you. If you're lunging, you want to take it a little bit slower for sure. Breathe, tap, so close. For 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Tap it out, side to side, breathe. Roll through those shoulders. You did it. So just keep that tap. Step touch side to side. Roll it to the front. And breathe. Big deep breath in. We're gonna let that heart rate come down gently. Just do little heel taps. Whew. I'm feeling it. I hope you guys are too. It doesn't take much. That's the beauty of kickboxing. Just by doing those moves, we're contracting a lot of muscles. A lot of things are working. If you're watching professional boxers, they're not moving very much. They're actually moving kind of slow, but they're way out of breath, right? And they're in really good shape. That's because boxing is really good for recruiting a lot of muscles, getting every system working. That's why we love it. Let's take a little stretch over through here. Big reach. And stretch over through here. And then let's bring our hands to the front, chin to the chest. And then open up our arms to the back. If you can, reach back and grab those hands. And let's take 1 foot forward, hips to the back. Just lean into that. So we're here, lean. Hands on both legs. Reach towards that if you can. Don't worry if you can't go too far. Pull the toe up towards you. That gets a little more of a stretch. And then we'll go same thing, other leg. We'll take it here, lean back. Reach towards that toe if you can and pull the toe towards you. And then there you go. 1 big deep breath in. And out. And that was your low impact cardio boxing workout. Great job, everybody.